Well, howdy diddly dandy there, chums. I'm giving the first impressions and a review of Outriders on the PS5. And yeah, the basic premise of the game is Earth is doomed. They go and find a new Earth. They find a new Earth, but it's not quite all that great. There's some weird ass anomaly going on there that's sort of electrocuting people. And not only electrocuting people, they sort of dissolve. And some people, including myself, the lucky one that didn't dissolve, get magical superpowers. Heck yes, I do. Yeah, anyway, we'll get to that in a moment. Because the character customization, could I create a character that I felt a bond with? No, you get a few select heads and a few select hairstyles. Not enough there to play with to actually say, yes, that's my character. None of that. So yeah, I would have liked to have seen better character customization. I don't know, I mean, this is the demo, so who knows. I do like the world. But it looks very Earth-like. I mean, yeah, they've thrown in a few alien plants and a few sort of cross-mutated cows with chimps. And it's okay. I mean, the world is beautiful. I love the clouds. I like the skyboxes. I like the actual atmospherics. The grass all looks great. And it looks fantastic on PlayStation 5. Yeah, it's beautifully smooth. And the actual controls feel good, to a degree. I mean, there's no jump button, but you can hurdle over things like you're a freaking gazelle or something, but you can't actually jump. You just straddle things, which is a bit odd. You can dive and roll, but no, you can't jump. So if you come across a load of crates, and they're just slightly higher than your shoulder, yeah, you're not getting over them. Right, I do like the beasties, though. The animations on the beasties is very nice. This whole thing, though, of holding the direction and rolling out the way. I'm so tired of that in games. And you're kind of invincible while you're rolling. Yeah, it's not the fact that you're under a rail of freaking bullets. No, you just roll out the way and, yeah, take no damage. Lovely. No, I'm not really keen on that sort of mechanic. Also, this has got a lot of sort of ducking behind cover and crates and boxes, and they're well placed for that. You know, you come across a load of angry mobs, it's okay, I can hide behind a suitcase. Lovely jubbly! Yeah, it just seems very... The levels feel flat. They feel a little bit purposely done, and the enemies are always going to be in the same place that the enemies spawn, so if you do die, you know where they are next time, you can go kill them. So yeah, I did die a couple of times, to be honest. It's not my kind of game, you know, but it did interest me because of the superpowers. I mean, I loved Destiny. When I say this isn't my kind of game, the reason it's not really my kind of game is because of all the duck and cover and the linear sort of progression. I did love the cutscenes and I did like the story. I mean, some of this stuff is pretty damn dark. I mean, this bit here, where his friend gets pulled up into the sky and you actually just see her sort of dissolving. Yeah, help me, save me. It's friggin', oh, that's a bit gut-wrenching. Pretty cool. The cinematics are okay. The dialogue was okay. Sometimes, though, the dialogue didn't quite match up with what was going on screen, which was a bit of a shame. But I don't know whether that was just because it's a demo and running on PS5, but it was slightly out of sync. And also, they're not lip-syncing that well either. It looks like it's been poorly dubbed. I loved all these flashbacks, all these flash scenes. I like the world that you're actually put in, although, like I say, the actual levels themselves are a bit flat. That bit there where that guy got killed, you actually heard the blood gurgling and all that sort of stuff before he actually got stabbed. Yeah, before they shanked him, you already heard that he was dead. And yeah, this bit here with the bodies all hanging up, this is pretty damn freaking Mad Max. I did like it, but again, you can hear all these screams and cries, but they all look fairly dead. You know, some of these don't, but you heard all the screams and cries in the last bit. So it just didn't feel like the audio quite synced up with what was happening on screen. It's like that guy getting burnt to death. Didn't make sound. Yeah, it just felt a little bit off. Nothing felt that immersive. It just felt like you was on for a roller coaster ride. And when I say a roller coaster ride, it's like you're on one because the camera's all over the frickin' shop and it makes you feel a little bit ill. Yeah, I did like some of this. I mean, there you go. I mean, where the fudge did that pole come from? It just comes out of the middle of nowhere, slap bang through the middle of the frickin' chest, and this is where you get to choose your sort of skill arc in which you wish to progress with. Now, I'd watched some trailers on some of the skills, and I got my heart set on the Pyromancer, the Technomancer, sorry. Because you get a sniper rifle, and it's ranged, and I thought, that's more my play style, you know. Kapow from behind a crate, rather than all this kapow, kapow, skill-based shots, you know. And if you are under a lot of fire, you can throw out like a little minigun that's going to help support you. I like that. But no, you don't get given a sniper rifle. No, all you get given is a couple of freaking grenades. Yeah. Oh, I felt cheated. I did like some of these cutscenes though. I mean, he grabs his arm, pulls it through, and you know that grenade that I just mentioned? He sort of lodges it into the guy's arm somehow. which you can't actually do. I couldn't work out how to do a melee attack because it didn't tell you on the tutorial. So yeah, I tried pressing in hat stands, doing what you do on Call of Duty, didn't seem to do nothing. So yeah, I became under close range, quite close quarters, quite a lot. Could I work out how to melee the shite out of people? No, I could not. But yeah, it is a case. It's like I mentioned earlier about conveniently placed boxes. You can see all these walls all the way across this level. It's the same all the way through. And it just felt very samey, rinse and repeat. The sound effects felt very samey, rinse and repeat. The skills felt very rinse and repeat. It just felt like a freaking grind. And then in between these grinds were long cutscenes of dialogue which didn't quite match up to the lips. And it kind of just felt, although some of the story, like I said, the special effects and things like that, and the stuff pulls you in, great. But some of the actual characters that I come across, I didn't feel any sort of attachment to. There were some bad guys, and I was like, he's freaking cool. I like him. And yeah, but other than that, no, it just felt hollow. It just didn't feel that immersive at all. It's just not really for me. And even when I was playing through this demo, there was times where I was like, nah, I'm just going to turn this off. But then I thought, well, let's just see. Let's just carry on a bit further. I've got to try and give this a fair shot. I've got to try and give it a fair review. But I actually found this difficult to play even to this sort of stage. I honestly did. It's like this bit where he comes in.
Whoa. Whoa, sorry guys. I thought this was the bathroom.
Yeah, it's just so cliche. You know what I mean? It just doesn't feel like they put a lot of real effort in there. I mean, yeah, it's kind of okay, kind of isn't. It's just meh. You know what I mean? I want something groundbreaking. I want something new, and I thought this was it. But no, this is Destiny mixed with kind of like Gears of War with all the ducking and covering and stuff. And it kind of works in some ways and kind of doesn't in others. And maybe I didn't play it enough to actually get all my special abilities and actually see it through. But you know what? I just didn't feel any sort of kinship with this game. I did not feel bonded enough to invest any more of my time into it. And it's a demo. Thank fudge I didn't go and buy the full game. And it's nice. I like to see demos. It's like the Final Fantasy demo. So yeah, Square Enix, thumbs up for putting out a free demo. But other than that, I will not be getting the full game of this. I'm sure people are going to love this, but no, I really didn't love it. I found it very hard to play even this far. So anyway, take care. Goodbye. I want to say a massive great big thank you for watching. If you like what you see, please like and subscribe and hit that notification bell. And thank you to my backers over on Patreon and on YouTube membership. If you do want to support this channel, you could just not skip my adverts. That throws revenue down my avenue. Or stay with Captain Steve a little bit longer and hit something on this screen. Heck, yes. And there's also merch on this screen now. Awesome!